axis passing through the body as shown in the figure, given two axes passing through the body as shown in the figure. If I1 and I0, if I1 and I0 are the moment of inertia, if I1 and I0 are the moment of inertia about the axis marked A and B, about the axis marked A and B, and D the perpendicular distance between them, and D the perpendicular distance between them. Establish a relation between I1, I0, D, and M. Establish a relation between I1, I0, D, and M. M is, as you can comprehend, mass of given system, right there?
Yes.
All of you?
Yes.
M is
Yes,
mass
sir.
of given system. It is a three-dimensional body, as you know, and there are two axes shown over here. What you can say, there are two axes about which moment of inertia has already been calculated. What is I0 indicative of? Can you tell me what can you say about axis marked B? Any one of you?
Sir,
What
Sir,
can you
moment of
comment on
inertia.
axis marked B? Yes, Krish.
it is a moment of inertia which is calculated above the center of mass frame.
So what can you say about axis marked B? We can say that of the two axes, the axis marked B must pass through center of mass of given body. Correct, yeah?
Sir,
It must pass through center of mass of given body. So it goes without saying, the moment I'm marking I0, this is moment of inertia read against an axis which is passing through center of mass of given body. Correct, yeah?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I1 is any stray axis moment of inertia. Is it okay, dear? So
Yes,
A to me is any stray axis. Fine, dear? What is A? Axis? Yes, there is one rider, and the rider being any
Yes, sir.
axis though it is, yet there is a relation it shares with axis marked B. And what that? It is parallel to it. Clear, dear?
Yes, sir.
It is parallel to it. It can be anywhere. Let me clarify. It can be here, anywhere. Are you getting it? Are you getting
Yes,
it, class?
sir.
It is a three-dimensional body. That axis can be anywhere. It is a three-dimensional body. The only caveat, only rider that we are to keep to, the only cap on whatever we are into doing being that the two axes are parallel to each other. One of them is to pass through center of mass. Am I clear?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
One of them is to pass through center of mass, and that being to me B. That being to me B. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Maybe an ask. Yes, I have shown you this way, but you are well aware of that the axis can be taken this way as well. Correct? Agreed or not, dear?
Yes, sir.
The axis can be taken whichever way you deem. I have to be befitting is to take this orientation. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Me, what suits the bill is to go with this orientation. So I'm going with this orientation. It is a three-dimensional body. This axis, which is perpendicular to the plane of board. Can you comprehend here, all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So you are able to apprehend it, correct? Yeah. This axis
sir.
is parallel to board, so is this, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What perpendicular distance they are related with? D, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me locate a particle and mark it Mi. Mi, as you are well aware by now, you must be, is mass of ith particle, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Manifest one of many particles that system is made up of, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So how I find moment of inertia about axis A? What I do? Think about it. What will I do? I'll drop a perpendicular. Is it okay? This is the axis. So any line you draw which falls on the plane of board will be perpendicular to this axis. Agreed or not?
Yes,
Any
sir.
Yes, sir.
line you draw. Are you
Yes,
getting it? Are you
Yes,
getting
sir.
it? Very important this to analyze. Any line you draw which is housed by plane of board, what is it to be said about vis-a-vis axis A? It will be perpendicular to it, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It will be
Yes.
perpendicular to axis A, right?
Yes, dear.
Sir, the line joining M1 to the axis A will be perpendicular to the axis A, right?
Yes. Yeah, true. Because this is perpendicular to any line that you draw on board, correct, Adesh?
Yes, sir.
This
Okay.
axis is the axis that I'm showing. Can you see the board marker?
Yes, sir.
So the chalk piece holder, is it not perpendicular to any line that you will draw on this plane?
It is. Yes, sir.
So it goes the same with this line that I have drawn, correct, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next, I can draw this as well and say this also is perpendicular. See for yourself.
Yes,
Can
sir.
we or not? I'm redrawing just to make it more amicable to you. This is 1 point marked MI, and that point has been drawn to perpendiculars too, correct, dear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And being marked in accordance Ri and Ri prime. What is Ri? Ri is the perpendicular distance of Mi from axis marked A, correct?
Yes, sir.
And Ri prime is the perpendicular distance of the same mass from the axis marked B. Agreed, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Agreed, sir.
Yes.
And B happens. These are the axes now for me. Please don't get confused by these lines. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now the axis marked B is also the axis which passes through center of mass. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Incommensurate with the sign or acronym that we are into following, I have marked it Ri prime. Can you relate to Ri prime?
Yes, sir.
Relate to
Yes,
this,
sir.
all of you? Prime,
Yes, sir.
prime, right here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now tell me, how can you relate Ri prime and D? This is D, right?
Right, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Vectorially, what you can say? Can you say vectorially that D plus Ri prime is Ri vector? Please see for yourself, class. Please see and only then endorse. Can you
So where is the arrow?
be
Okay.
correct here? This is D. You can assume that the axes are dimensionless, right here.
Yes, sir.
So this is the axis actually. To make it apparent to you, I have shown it by a circle. But axis being dimensionless, what is distance between the two axes? D, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Into axis D, you can assume one vector over here of length D, correct? The other
Yes, sir.
vector
Yes,
here
sir.
of what length R1 prime, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This one of what length R1 or Ri, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So if you are in adherence to triangle law of vector addition, can you write D plus R1 prime is equal to R1 or D plus Ri prime is equal to Ri? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes, so
sir.
we can try.
Yes, sir.
We can. Now why I am writing it the way that I am, as I am to relate moment of inertia, Mi Ri prime square. I am to relate this moment of inertia, which is I naught to us. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
I am to relate this moment of inertia with Mi Ri square, which is what I will refer as I, or as I have taken over here, I1. Correct, yeah?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to find a relation between the two equations. And to find relation, I want to substitute. I would be helped by you if you get me substitute for Ri. Any one of you. Any one of you get me a substitute for Ri. Going by
Yeah.
equation 1.
Sir.
Can I substitute Ri by? Tell me dear, what shall I substitute Ri by? D plus
D plus
Ri
Ri
prime.
prime.
E plus R.
Okay, so E plus Ri prime whole square, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yeah.
you are privy to A dot A is nothing but A square, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am to make good of that knowledge. If I am to make good, I'll be using it right away. Please see for yourself. This is D. What I write for it? D plus Ri prime dot D plus Ri prime. Anyone to raise any objection to what I did right?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Are you all good with this representation of
Yes, sir.
Yes,
vector?
sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Let me then simplify our equation. Let us simplify our equation. D dot D, is it not D square?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you have D dot Ri prime. Yet again you have Ri prime dot D, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
To A dot B is equal to B dot A, correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we can write it down collectively as twice of Ri prime dot D. Find ya?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the two terms being collectively marked as shown. What we are left with, the final term, right? And what can the final term shape to, Krish? What
Ri
will it
prime square.
to? Ri prime square. Good enough. Ri prime square. Okay. I get back to my ask, and this time is to answer Adesh. Adesh, tell me, what do you get when you sum the first term? Where will fall the summation? Will it fall on the entire or one of the component of MID square? Tell me, Adesh.
So it will fall on all of them.
All
Because-
of them, you know very well application. This is the second time that we are into it. I told you the other day that what cut size is what is coming with I.
Yes, sir. So
What cut size, what augurs here is what comes with I. So the augmentation is to be followed, right, Krish? Sorry,
yes, sir.
Adesh.
Not all of them. Yes, sir.
Are you
So-
getting it? Because all of them, of course, we are taking all of them. But my mood question, don't lose the sense of question. Question was, where will fall? Because D will be common, right, Adesh?
Yes, sir.
M1 D
Yes, sir.
square plus M2 D
Yes,
square
sir.
plus M3 D square. So you take D common and you compartmentalize M1 plus M2 plus M3 plus M4, so on and so forth up to Mn, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what it
So-
tantamount? It tantamounts to summation of the term which contains I, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please don't lose on these aspects because these aspects are not to come to you through any package or books. Is it okay?
Sir.
Uh,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
no, it's not
Sure.
about getting started from you. It's about making you realize the import. Okay, please don't read me wrong. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Apply d square, so you know where will it fall? It will fall over here, right, Adesh?
Yes, sir.
And then I go to Vedant. Vedant, tell me.
Yes, sir.
I take 2 out because 2 is common. And then what I do, I ask you the same question. What did I ask Krish? Sorry,
Sir.
Adesh. That being on which factor summation will fall.
Sir.
Yes, Vedant.
Sir, RI. Sir, only RI.
RI prime.
What about
No,
MI
sir,
over
RI
here?
MI prime.
Sir,
So tell
MI
me
RI prime.
totality.
Sir, MI RI prime.
Very good. It falls on MI prime. So I take it in bracket and I operate summation from I is equal to 1 to I is equal to n. And dot is out. Also T is out. Please try to understand what I'm doing over here. I'm taking this dot out. We are permitted mathematically to take dot out. Is it fine with all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, Krish, now to you. Tell me what will this sum to quickly. Tell me what will this sum to, Krish. Come on. You cannot fail me. Krish, come on, tell me. What will this sum to? This one. MI prime. MI prime. Come on, Krish. Don't take this length of time. Come on, Krish. MI prime. You know this very well.
So moment of inertia about
Come on, Krish. MI prime is 0. MI prime is 0. MI prime summation 0. MI prime summation 0. Correct, yeah? When we were locating center of mass, moment
yeah.
of inertia will always come with a square, right, Krish?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Moment of inertia cannot come with power 1. It will have to come with power 2, dual power. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It cannot be moment of inertia, certainly. Then what it is? For that, you'll have to jog down your memory lanes. 4 to 5 classes ago, we were finding RCM. Can you recollect?
Yes, I remember. I got confused. It'll be 0.
Please, what will it be? Tell me now with solidarity. What will this be?
0, 0.
It will be 0. Is it clear to Adesh and Vedant?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the last factor, of course, Krish knows it very well. Yes, Krish, you can take your call on last factor. Last
I not.
factor, MI prime square. Yes, Krish.
Sir, it'll be I naught.
Yes, very good. So what we get? See for yourself. This is mass of system into d square plus I naught. Got it, dear?
Yes,
Got
sir.
it, dear?
Yes, sir.
What is I1? I1 is I naught plus MD square. Can I say that?
Yes, sir.
Can we generalize it that I will be I naught plus MD square?